All right, let's take you through what we're going to start off as your protocol here. So first things first, we're going to run through some of those 90-90s. We'll do 3 each side, starting with your hands behind your back, and we're going to keep the hands behind the back the whole time. So remember, we're trying to get 90-degree angles. We want to create that pull of the heels through the floor, and kind of just follow along my pace. We'll slowly drop knees to the right side, and we'll press down into the floor as much as we can while keeping the hands behind the back for 3, 2, 1, and we're just going to slowly transition, starting with lifting the left knee, pulling heels through the ground, slowly pulling heels as we gently, not skipping through any of the tight bits, take it over to the left side, and then press everything down to that left side. Drive, drive, drive for 3, 2, 1. We'll lift that right knee up, keep that left knee pressed down, pull that right heel through the ground back towards us, slowly lift that left knee, pulling heels through the floor, slow transition, take it all the way over, down to the right side. When you land there, again, press into the floor. That's 1 rep. We got 2 more like that. So press and drive down here for 3, 2, 1. Lift that left knee up, press knees apart, pull that left heel, and then slowly transition over to that left side. Keep pulling heels through the ground, all the way over to that left side, and press knees into the ground. Drive, drive, drive. 3, 2, lift the right knee up as the left knee presses. Press apart, pull that right heel through the floor back towards you, and let's take it back over to the right. Pulling heels to the ground. Slow transition all the way over, back to that right side. Try not to skip through anything. When you get there, press it down. 3, 2, 1. That's 2 reps. Let's do 1 more. Lift that left knee up, pull that left heel through the floor, drive knees apart. 3, 2, let right knee lift. This will be our best one yet, so really take your time on this transition, pulling heels to the ground. As you switch it, as soon as that left knee presses, press right knee open, and then slowly, 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 that right knee will land, and then press everything down to the floor for 3, for 2, for 1. All right, well done. Go ahead and flip it on over to a tabletop position. From your tabletop position, we're going to step that right foot outside of your right hand. So right foot is parallel to your left knee, hands are on the floor. To begin, get a little bit of tensional engagement by pressing the toe into the ground and start to rock your hips back and forth. We're starting to open up that right side abductor, that area where we noticed there was a little bit more restriction. After taking a few rocks here, you're going to come back to center, and then here's the challenge, seeing if you can lift that foot up and hold. 3, 2, 1. Let it lower. Find a rock. You might notice some cramping. If that comes up, feel free to pause at any point in time. Lift your toe up, point your toe out to the side, lift your toe up, point your toe forward, lift your toe up, point your toe out to the side, lift your toe up, point it forward. Find that rock again, pulling that foot through the floor back towards you. Switch sides. Left foot will step out, and just notice the difference if you do. Starting with that rock back and forth, toe points forward. For 3, for 2, get ready, lift the left foot up, hold. 3, 2, 1. Let the left foot lower. Find that rock back and forth. Lift that toe up, point it out. Lift that toe up, point it forward. Toe up, point out, toe up, point forward. And then go ahead and come into a kneeling position. And from your kneeling position, we're just going to bring the core online a little bit. So you're going to take a big inhale to push your belly button big, as wide as you can, kind of opening up the spine as you do. On your exhale, you're going to empty out a breath. And kind of like what we were doing with that kettlebell, you're going to suck your belly button up and in. So Big suck up and in. Hold 3, hold 2, hold 1, relax out, and then you got 2 more of those. Inhale, belly goes big. You can open your spine as you do. Exhale, empty out the breath. And pull the belly button up and in. Suck in that transverse abdominis. You can push into your thighs to lift up as you suck everything in. 3, 2, we'll do that one more time. Inhale, belly goes big. Push the belly out wide. Exhale, empty of the breath. And again, inhale, big lift. Suck belly button in and up, in and up. Push thighs, try to lift your whole spine as you do. Lift your rib cage, 2, 1, done. Relax. Let's open up the spine a little bit. You'll do a big inhale to lift your heart, lift your chin. Big exhale, round dome. 2 more, big inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin. Big exhale, round dome. 1 more, big inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin. Exhale, round dome, let it go. Maybe get a little shift side to side. And then go ahead and walk your hands forward. I'm gonna give you a little side angle for this one. Next up, you're gonna press your hips forward, coming into a kneeling up dog, getting a stretch of all that front side core fascia. Pull your heels to your hips and then get a gentle windshield wipe of your ankles side to side. You're gonna feel this moving all the way up into your psoas and core. So take it right, take it left, take it right, take it left. And then coming back into that child's pose one more time. Sink your hips back. From there, step your right foot outside your right hand. Get a little stomp into the ground and start to open up your hip by just rocking your knee past your toe and pulling your chest down. As you do this, you can play with tucking and tilting your hips and sucking that belly button in to kind of bring that core online a little bit. So we'll take one more breath like that, adding in any sort of movement of the spine in this position that feels good. I used to call this a half lizard cat cow, little mutant pose yoga joke from back in the day. So cat cow is moving the spine. This position is like a half lizard. Play around with that, one more breath, and then switch. Bring your left foot outside your left hand, stomp the ground, create some engagement, pull your chest down to the floor, and then play with that tilt and tuck of your pelvis. As you tilt and tuck your pelvis, try to see if you can bring your pelvic floor online with a little squeeze. And then start to suck your belly button up and in, move your spine left to right, just explore within this position. Nice. Now that we've warmed the hips up a little bit, we're going to go into those abductor circles. So starting with your right side, you'll kick the heel back, lift up, pull through, and under. 2 more times. Kick the heel back, watch the spine, keep it neutral. Turn out, pull up, go under. 1 more time. Kick heel up, open out, pull to armpit, go under, and reverse. Lift that knee out to the side. This is the area you got to focus on the most. Get that right side lift. Turn heel to the sky. Kick. Pull knee under. Lift hip up. Carve it up and out. Pull under. Keep that core braced as you do. Lift out. Up. Around. Under. And then you'll switch sides. Do the same thing on the left side. So starting with that lift of that knee into your chest. Out to the side, kicking it back, carve in that space in the hip, pull in the under, squeeze it to your chest. 2 more times. Lift knee out to the side, carve it back and up, kicking heels high as you can without the low back rounding. Pull knee under, knee out to the side, carve it up, pull it under, and then reverse. Kick heel back, open out to the side, and try to pull that knee all the way to your armpit. Bring it under. Good. 2 more times. Kick heel back. Open out to the side. Pull knee all the way to armpit before bringing it under. 1 more time. Kick it back. Open out. Pull it all the way to armpit and under. Awesome. The last thing we're going to do is give a little bit of love to the obliques. We got 5 minutes. Okay, just checking our time. So coming down, this is going to maybe even be a little shorter than 15 minutes to start, but we can build off of this. Arms will come out to a T on the ground. You're going to take your left foot and your right hand long, and you're going to flip over. This is called a scorpion stretch. And this is going to help to hit that whole oblique sling, connecting from your left side over to that right shoulder. So we're going to do both sides, but maybe give a little extra love to this right side. In this position, something you can play around with is the rotation of your palm and your shoulder, and maybe even the bend of your elbow. You can also play with pressing that left knee back and open. I'll get into the core a little more. Let's take 2 more breaths on this side. Any sort of variation that feels right is invited. 1 more breath, and then switch. Left arm will extend out. Right foot will flip up and over. And that stretch. Now the right side might need a little bit longer, so you can customize the times that you're spending here to cater to what your body's asking for. I'm going to keep it kind of even on both sides. So I'm going to take 2 more breaths here. One more breath. And then the final thing we're gonna do, I know I said we're gonna finish with that, but I think one more exercise to really close it out would be great. And this is gonna work your core stability through your whole, everything that we worked on, right? Your transverse abdominis, your rectus abdominis, and those obliques. So keeping your hips tucked to your ribs, keeping your belly button slightly sucked in, these are called bird dogs. You reach your right hand forward and your left leg back. From there, you're gonna bring your elbow into your knee, get a little squeeze, and we'll do 2 more. Inhale, extend, kick through the heel, reach through the palm. Exhale, crunch, elbow into knee. 1 more time like that. Inhale, reach, through the heel, through the palm. Exhale, crunch, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, and then plant. Knee underneath you, hand to the ground. Last one. Left hand, right leg, reach, extend. Take a breath. Exhale, knee to armpit squeeze. 2 more times. Inhale, extend out. Engage your core. Exhale, squeeze in. 1 more time. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, extend out. And relax on down. That should be a good balance of pretty accessible and a basis of a few movements to start with. We can build on top of a lot of that. I know that's just 13 minutes to begin. I'm gonna actually write all this out, but I wanted you to at least have a reference that you could look at and follow along to as well. Excited for you to begin this journey, Heather. Start with that, let me know how it goes.